Okay, forgive my wonderful hairdo. It's like still 100 degrees out. Reasons 1 to like a million of why I'm moving north. So I want to talk briefly about broody hens. God, I don't even know how many birds I have. I think I have maybe 32. I think I have 9 ducks, 1 guinea, and the rest are chickens. 4 are roosters. It's going to get a little bit dark. I'm going in here. I'm going to turn on the light for my chicken coop. It's bedtime. This is the time I'm going to do it. The downside to broody hens, when a hen is broody, don't mind my ducks. When a hen is broody, whether it's a duck, whether it's a guinea, whether it's a chicken, whatever it is, they're not going to continue to lay eggs. So right there, that is causing issues, not only because we eat the eggs, but I also make my money selling the eggs. So I do rely on a certain amount of eggs each week. Second of all, they tend to like to take the favorite spots. It will not matter if you have 50 nesting boxes. They're all going to choose 1 or 2 that they all want to be in, and that's the one where your hen's going to go broody. So that broody hen, and broody is sitting on eggs, is going to start stealing everybody's eggs until she has a clutch of however many she thinks that she can sit on. That could be 5, that could be 10, that could be 50. So you have to watch that. Because she'll steal them continually for the whole time she's brooding. And obviously they're not all going to hatch at the same time. So they tend to chase the other chickens out, which then leads to other chickens not wanting to lay eggs, or hiding their eggs somewhere else to lay. I don't know why these ducks are not going in. Probably because I'm standing there. On top of that, it's kind of like, you know, there's something in the water. When one person gets pregnant at work, it seems everybody gets pregnant at work. That seems to be the same thing here. 1 chicken goes broody, then all of a sudden you have 2 chickens go broody, and by next week you have 4 or 5 chickens go broody. So if you only have, like right now I have, let me see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think I have 12 of my flock, 12 of the females who are not laying yet. They're too young to lay, chickens and ducks. And so then I have some boys. So I have 4 boys, so they obviously don't lay. So that's 16. So that means I have 16 layers. So if I have 4 or 5 who've gone broody, well, that already cuts down how many eggs I can get by that number. Chickens and ducks also don't lay every single day. It's not healthy for them to lay every single day. It does take about 24 to 36 hours for an egg to go through the cycle to be laid. Some of that has to do with the temperature. Some of it has to do with the weather. Some of it has to do with the lighting. Some of it has to do if they've been traumatized, like if you've had an attack, then they will withhold their eggs for a couple days. Sometimes when you move new chickens in, they won't lay for a couple days or a couple weeks even till they get used to it. So anyway, broody isn't always bad. You do get babies. It's a, you know, crapshoot of whether you're getting males or females or what. Like my duck, I have no male duck, so my duck is sitting on chicken eggs. She's going to hatch chickens. Last time she hatched a guinea. She's a good mama, but we've had a bunch of babies. I'm just not ready for more right now. So what I'm going to do is break her brood. There's a couple ways to try to break a brood. One of the ways is to remove that hen every day from the brood box, from the nesting box that's on, and not let it access back. Now that could work, or they could just go find somewhere else to nest, whether that be the woods, whether it be out in your yard, whether it be another nesting box. So that's not a definite answer. Another way is you can lock them like in a timeout kennel. It's like a dog kennel on risers with no flooring so that they get good airflow, so you can try to like cool off that chicken. You can even dunk them in water, their hind parts, to try to cool off their nether regions. Again, that can take a couple days, and it could be that you have them in their timeout, you know, for a couple days, you know, obviously with food and drink, but they can't nest because that floor, the floor of a dog kennel is not really conducive for sitting if it's the wire crate. So anyway, but you may let them out and they may go right back to sitting again. Now, if you have no males and they're sitting on eggs that are just duds, the mom could sit there until she dies. The mom sits there all day. She leaves the nest once a day. She gets out, she eats, she drinks, and she poops one time a day for the whole time that she's sitting there. For ducks, that means 4 weeks, 28 days. And for chickens, that's 21 days. Right now, like I said, it's like 100 degrees out here. I don't know what the temperature was in the coop. I do have a fan that circulates. We do have exhaust. We do also have... I do have really good insulation that I put up when I built this. So, got something in my lip. So it stays relatively cool, and they're in the shade. I don't know if you can see. I'm going to turn. You can see above me. That's the chicken coop behind me. See the shade. The things hanging down, for those of you who followed me on my Facebook page, those are refrigerator drapes that they have, like big refrigerators and cooling things. They work great when it's raining, or they work great in the winter time. So for right now, they're just parted like a curtain, but I use them a lot at winter to try to cut any cold coming in through the door. Okay, so back to breaking the brood. The last way that I have learned, and the best way in my opinion to break a brood, as long as you don't mind having babies, is to just slip some babies under that mama. Whether you buy the babies, whether you hatch them yourself in an incubator, which I've done, but you slip them under. Nighttime is the best time because everybody's kind of chill and they're all laying down, except for these. These are all the juvenile ducks that you hear behind me. They're just out here because I'm out here and they think I'm going to bring them more food. Everybody else has gone to bed, the older flock, because they know it's bedtime. They don't care what I'm doing. They're all in bed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these babies. There are 4 babies in here. They've been in the brooder area. Since it was so hot, I have not been using heat today. But they've been in the brooder area. Flip this light on. Give me a second. She's got some duck friends over there, and I'm going to count just to make sure all my chickens are in. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do this every day. All my ducks are in except the ones out there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You got all your babies with you? I got 2 mamas over here who have a couple of their babies with them. So yeah, so I still have I still have 3 chickens who are not laying yet, who've been broody and are raising their babies together in a little colony. All right, so, whoops, gotta go under. Ooh, that fan feels good. Hey, ducks, I need y'all to move. Let's see, where are these babies at? I see you. Hi. All right, so, let's see. Give me just a second. Okay, I was trying to see if I could turn this, and I can't. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to bear with me, because I can't seem to get my screen to flip. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these little babies. I'm going to show you. Oh, hello, little one. Hi. Hi. These are little baby. Hi. These are little 1 to 3 day old babies. So this is the perfect age to put them. Hey, ducks, I need you all out of the way. Come on. I'm trying to get the other females off her nest. She's in the corner. Come on, Chip. Let's go. Thank you. And I'm just going to slip these little ones right here. Holly's here in the corner. That's Holly. Holly is a Muscovy duck. Technically not a duck. I'm going to just slip those babies right there under her. And like I said, she's been a mama before. She's a good mama. They're 4 babies because they get you that way. They make you buy 4. But here's number 2. Hello. They did have them on sale, so that was good. But they do make you buy 4. I don't really need more, but I really want to break her brood. It's so hot, and it's just not really healthy for them. Oops. Hold on, this last one's out of my way. Oops, everybody's getting mad at me now. You can hear some of the adults. Yeah, my brood box is actually in my chicken coop. It's I keep it right here. Okay, so she's got all 4 right there. I'm gonna come back in about 30 minutes to an hour just to kind of check. She's got to, but she's a good mama, like I said, so she should be really good. Tomorrow, what I'll do is I'll make sure she's got water. Here come the other ducks to check it out. Oh, look, see, one's going under her now. Going in, and she really is a good mama. She'll take care of them. So she'll keep them in here for another probably day or 2, and then she'll start taking them out. Woo! Hey, Ruru, get back in here. Come on. Tarzan, bedtime. Yes, my grandbaby names my babies. 1, 2. Gotta count again now, because now I don't know who's in and who's out. Miracle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Tarzan, you're the last chicken of the original group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, everybody's in but you, Tarzan. Hey, Mama. I don't know why Big Mama's sitting in the nesting box. You better not be going broody again. She's still got babies, so we do have babies. I don't know if you can see them. There's babies under here. That's from our last thing. They go under Mama. Those babies are, I think, a week and a half old. Oh, Tarzan, go to bed. Come on. Whew. Tarzan's going to freezer camp. I so apologize if that offends anybody, but nobody wants roosters. Having multiple roosters is not a good thing. I'll talk about that on another day, but today we're just talking about the broody hens and a way to break your brood. I pay a little bit extra to hopefully ensure. There is no guarantee because you'll still end up with some roos, but I did pay a little bit extra to hopefully get all hens. My last hatching, I was very lucky. Hatched 5 ducks out of the incubator that my baby wanted to hatch, my grandbaby, and all of them are female. So I was thinking I'd get at least 1 male duck so I could have a drake, so we could have a male, but still no males. But all right, well, I'm gonna sign off. Hope everybody learned something today. I will share some information tomorrow. There we go. Good night, Tarzan. I'll share some information, let you know how she accepted those babies. And like I said, probably in another day or 2, you'll see that she has them out here. She will protect them from the older flock. But I've not had a problem with my older flock. The guinea is probably the worst. She does tend to peck at the babies some more than the others. But the mamas keep them in line, and we have parts of the yard that's tall grass. I also have parts of the area that has fencing that only the babies can get through. Even their mamas can't get through, so they have lots of places they can go and be safe. So that's all for this evening.